Hey y'all, this is Allison hanging out in my space to craft, and I have printed off 3 more pages worth of photos, and I'm going to build some page kits for them. Let me make sure I have some envelopes pulled. So I have pre-pulled stacks of paper or specific collections to build these kits out of. As we go through, I'll supplement with scraps as needed in the right colors. So the first one is this picture of my daughter and one of her very good friends, Zoe. We went to Great Wolf Lodge right before they left for college. So this is like the last hurrah from summer. So I'm going to pick, I think maybe some ephemera from Pool Party might work. It's not really the dive into summer, it's the end of summer, but that's okay. The Let's Have a Pool Party, because that's essentially what it was. This word summer is real cute. Or this banner summer, something like that. So I think there's some cute stuff here to use, but I don't have the paper pack for that. So I'm hoping that this water paper will work. There might be something in here. Summertime by Echo Park. So let's see. I'm not sure there's a lot in here that I can use, but we'll see. Let's just look for paper that will coordinate okay with this. That's a maybe. Let's get the photo out too. There is some blue in here, so that's a maybe. No. Oh, it's the back side. White, I don't like that for this. That is a definite possibility. There's some color in there. I don't love this one. This one might work because there's some teal in there and some other colors. So I might be able to bring in some of this. So that's a maybe. Oh, they are both wearing bathing suits. I don't like that blue though. Life is better in a swimsuit, but I don't like this background. Live in the sunshine, swim in the sea, drink in the wild air. No, it was not wild air. We were indoors for the most part. That's cute. Ooh, that one's fun. That may be fun. The plaid is okay. So I'm not filtering out too many that won't work. Not watermelons, that's for sure. Here's that turquoise. I love it. I think that will work with this and be the perfect, I think, background paper. So we might keep that super simple. And then what do we want to use for matting maybe? I really like this one. Is it too similar a scale? That is the question. Which do I like better, that or that? That or that? This is brighter. No, I think I like this one. All right, those 2 pieces of paper. Let's see what else is in here. There's a very dark blue and a floral. No. Anything on here? This could be a title. those summer days, that might, where everything is fine when there is sunshine. Say hello to summer. Nope, we're saying goodbye to summer. I don't like that with it. Okay, so I've got only 2 pieces of paper. Let's see what else might work. I don't like that with it. Wrong scale. I don't like this blue with it. Could this plaid work? I'm not loving it. Maybe this one, and just have both of those peaches on there, because I don't like that with it. All right. And then I think I'll keep maybe a strip of bathing suits. I don't know. All right, that's a possibility. Now let's check out the all right, this is going to be my background. There are some cute stickers on here that might work. Got summer here. These are cute. The bathing suit is cute. The sunglasses are cute. All right, I'm gonna keep this whole, I'm not gonna pull them off. I'm gonna keep this in there in the page kit. And these 2 in the page kit. And I am gonna maybe pull a couple of these out. Let's see what they say. No. I like the easy peasy lemon squeezy. I like that. That says cool in the pool, but I don't think it's the right colors. Fun in the sun. Life is better in a swimsuit. That's cute. You are one in a melon. That's cute. I like this yellow maybe. I don't mind that. All right, just a few. That way I don't have to go through this multiple times. We'll make those work. Find a little envelope for those. And then let's see if I have enamel dots that will match. I think I at one time had enamel dots to match this, but I may have used them all. Ah, there we go. A few left, so enamel dots. All right, that is page kit number 1. I don't know what I'm going to title it yet. Oh, I don't have alphas. What alphas could I use? You know what I might do is cut a, let's set that there. I might cut a title. I'm not going to pull scraps right now. I'll do that right before I do the page. I'll pull some scraps in. But let's put this away and on to number 2. Sometimes the chipboard doesn't want to fit in these smaller bags, but that's okay. I'll make it work. Go with that. All right, the next is her first day of college, and I actually have a picture of her first day of kindergarten and one first day of college. So I'm going to do a first day of school. And I pulled out a whole bunch of creative memories stuff. These are all mats. I might try and do blocks. I'm gonna say then and now. I'm not gonna necessarily say first day of school in the title, but I think I have some, these are stickers. These stickers might work also. I have these. I may or may not use that to fussy cut things out. I do have this from back to school. So I have school memories that might work, and I like the color on it, and a first day of school sticker. So definitely some stickers on here I can use. And then I also have this first day of school. Oh, I have this Believe and Achieve. I think I wanted to use that. And then the papers I have are from a Creative Memories paper pad, and I like all these numbers. Then there's this stripe and polka dots on the back side. I'm not as in love with that. And then the school ruled paper is the back side of the number paper. So those are going to be my papers. And then I've got all sorts of stuff here. Get my photo on top. I think that's probably enough to work with. The question is, let's see. Do I have some primary colored enamel dots to work with this? I do find that that is a problem area for me. This has yellow and a green and a couple of red and a dark green, so I might be able to get some out of this. Probably not enough though. I feel like that's not going to be sufficient. Beach party is kind of, I have a few more reds in here, so we might have to mix and match. So I'm going to include those two. All right. So that is another page kit done. I have some stamps for some school stamps too, but I don't know if I'm going to want to use that. All right, page kit number 2. These are coming together fast. And then this one, This carpet is blue. She's wearing black, so I'm going to use Gingham Foundry by My Mind's Eye. This was when she was saying goodbye to her puppy dog. So the title of this is, I'm going to write this down. The hardest goodbye or farewell. That's who she's going to miss the most, is her puppy dog. So let's see what we have here in Gingham Foundry that we think will work. I'm definitely going to do hearts on here. So here are some scraps that I can use to cut hearts. I have the 6x8. But let's find a background paper first. They're really saying, I love you. I hear babies cry. I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I don't think we need that. That's a little heavy. That might be okay as a background. That. I definitely want to pull in some more blue, so I'm going to say no to that. That's more of the words. Blue. No, I don't want that together. All right. I don't like that with that, but I do like that. And these are all just going to be one-page layouts. Interesting. Why am I struggling? I like that as well. And that's the same, and maybe cut out some florals from that. Or cut out some florals from this. That's the same motif, so no. If I'm using that as the background, this won't work. Let's see what's in here. Oh, this one's pretty. That and that and that. I like those together. Yeah, there's some different patterns in here. And the scale is different. So that makes it nice. No to that. There's smaller scale of the words. I think we'll go for that, maybe. repeat. Okay, that's that. Definitely. All right, so here's what we have, and some little scraps. And these are no. I probably won't pull these off, but I might pick a couple sheets from here. So I like the florals for sure. Oh, you are my sunshine, my only sunshine, for sure. I like those things. Nice piece of acetate. Little bow is cute. Well, I might end up having to keep this whole thing. All right. Well, goodness, I'm not able to eliminate anything. This is probably not going to have enough letters. I can do farewell for sure. Okay, so none of those are coming out. They're all staying in the page kit. And then the You and Me heart for sure. And the always. I'm going to have too much stuff to fit on this page, y'all. I'm not going to do probably a journal card, but the other side is not for journaling, so let's see. I can't fit this much stuff. Live for love. Nope. And I don't. Are these big enough to be mats? They are. All right. Let's pick a couple to be mats then. Maybe this lighter one. Yeah. So much. I bought this whole collection, so there's a lot in it. Here's another You Are Loved, but I'll keep it. Nope, I like what I have. Okay. At least that's filtered a little. Aha. The number one for sure. another little round bit. Breathe might work. I think I'm just going to fussy cut some florals. Okay. All right. I'm probably going to dig back into this to make a card after, because I have so much of this paper. So, and there was a thank you sentiment in here, I think. In fact, maybe let's pull that out so I don't have to go back through this. Oh, hello friend. Thought I saw a thank you, but maybe not. Keep dropping stuff. Oh, this is torn. All right, so we have a few bits and pieces. Oh, these are going back in here also. Unless I want to use one. Might work on a card. Oh, here's the thank you. All right. These go. Okay. All right, I think I have everything I need. I'm gonna set these aside for cards with probably the scraps from this. All right, page kit number 3. That didn't take too long. Thank you for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up, and we will see you as I put these pages together. I'll do that off screen. Thanks, y'all.